Hi, this is Marilyn Marshall. I'm with the Energy Point Healing and the Facebook page called Tuning Into Your Soul. I am here to share a story with you about the time when my father died. I'm sharing it because it's, to me, and it's an example how it can take as long as 3 years for something to be put in motion by the universe to make things work out for the best for you and the special event that you're experiencing. So, this event is around when my father died. So around 3 years before, I was asked to be the treasurer for the Embroidery Association of Canada. And it took about a year before I actually ended up doing that, and I did it for about 6 months. And because of that, I was able to go to seminar in Sackville, Nova Scotia. So we go forward a year, and it's spring. And since the fall, for sure, I had known that my father just wasn't going to make it. And I sensed that probably it would happen while I was away. So when I went to Sackville, sure enough, my father was in the hospital, and I knew I wasn't to cancel my trip. There was a reason that I was going to be gone while he was dying. And so I got to Sackville, and there I was talking to someone about this course I was taking, because it wasn't the one I picked out for myself, because the one I picked out had been filled already by the time they got my registration. So I'm looking at this program, and it's called Jack in the Pulpit. Well, as you well know, you don't generally think about how your father or Jack or John, and I just knew him as Dad. And in his later life, he changed his name to John, or back to John from his birth name, from his nickname, which was Jack. It suddenly hit me like a bolt of lightning. Jack in the Pulpit. Another aspect of my father was that he decided to follow his childhood dream and become a minister. And he did that when I was around 17 years old. He went to university and got ordained. So there I am, staring at the program and realizing, Jack in the Pulpit. I am there, and I'm stitching a memorial for my father. I finished the course, which is 2 days for that one, and he died that day. So there I am, away. Thank goodness I had already prepared things, and because I was executor, and everybody, had to look after things that I would have looked after for me. Thank you, my husband. And because I was still going to be away for another week, I was able to be by myself with no one talking to me, no one trying to influence what I had to work out. And I got this plan, and I knew it had to take a month before we had the memorial, because, flights some of the people had to come from far away. And the discount on bereavement flights is minuscule. So, sure enough, it all worked out. We had the memorial, or what we called the celebration of life, well attended. I was quite thrilled, and everything worked out for the best. So I thank the universe for working this out at least 3 years in advance. Thank you. And thank you for listening.